You know, it was one of the most viewed, if not the most viewed, I guess that's what they said here, ever. How many people do you think listen to the Royal Rumble, or perhaps how many people do you think listen to something else during the Royal Rumble?
Oh, we got commercials, don't we?
That's right, we do.
Well, son of a, you know what? This time of year, everybody's talking about the changes. You know, the New Year's revolutions, the things you're promising yourself you're going to do. You're going to quit the bad habits. That's all well and good and everything. But most of the time, folks, I say again, bullshit. Unrealistic. Because small changes to your routine can make a big impact. You don't have to break the bank to make a big deal purchase. You can do small things, and it can be part of a big change if it's something you use every day. So you don't have to think glorious about how you're going to change the world, cure cancer. Just start out with a good pair of quality everyday earbuds from Raycon. Premium audio at the perfect price point. You can build your great habits off of that. Now, you can listen to music when you're working out. You're going to be in better shape. Or when you're walking, you're going to be in better shape. You're going to be happier. You're going to be breathing oxygen. Or you can have your own soundtrack to muffle out distracting noises that stress you out so you'll feel better mentally and physically. And now the Raycons, they got everything. The battery lasts all night. For heaven's sake, they start at half the price of the other premium audio brands. You don't have to choose between products. You can get one of each, whether they are the everyday earbuds or the low latency gaming headphones that I understand now that they have. And boy, they're low and latent. And they're headphones that game. So you don't have to choose because these things are priced so low, you get one of each of them. And you'd still pay less than you would with some of the other brands, charge you the giant markups with these other people. And the Raycons, they offer buy now and pay later options. Every purchase has an easy and free return guarantee. And you know all the functions and all the features, the 3 customizable sound profiles. You got front, you got left side, you got right side, all profiles. The earbud tap functions, you can literally tap your earbuds and watch the juice pour out of them. And you got noise isolation when you want to go deaf, awareness mode when you want to achieve a higher state of consciousness.
You know, I think you might be reading all of these the wrong. Well, you're reading them right, but I think you may be interpreting all these things the wrong way.
Are you trying to pervert my interpretation?
No, I think your interpretation's perverted on its own. I'm trying to revert.
Well, thank you, doctor. The customized gel tips, they got the perfect, comfortable in-ear fit. The gel, watch out if you're near the equator. Once it gets up to about 140 degrees, that gel will melt right to your skin and provide an impenetrable seal.
Again, that's where you take it too far. There will be no melting of the gel that you have to worry about in your ear near the equator.
Unless you stick your head in an oven. Then you got bigger problems.
Don't do that. Just don't do that.
Might as well listen to some music if your head's in an oven. You know, here's the thing. A lot of people have falsely claimed that they stuck their heads in microwave ovens. But how did they get it to come on if the door wasn't closed? See?
Who's claimed that?
That's the way you can tell. Well, you've heard people tell those stories.
No, I have not.
You know, these Raycons have crystal clear call quality. Can you make phone calls with these things?
Well, you can make a phone call on your phone. You could answer it and have the earbud in your ear to listen to the phone call.
So you're listening to your earbuds. How can you hear what the guy on the phone is saying if you're still listening to your earbuds?
It's on your earbuds. Your earbuds picks up the transmission via Bluetooth. Bluetooth technology.
Well, I went to the dentist and he told me that had to come out. The one that I had that was blue. It was turning black, but it was still blue.
We were going so well, and then...
Nevertheless, well, so you can hear the guy talking to you on the telephone in your earbuds. Well, I thought I was just hearing voices. I called, made an appointment with the doctor and everything. Son of a bitch. Also, they're water and sweat resistant, so no matter how nervous you get, you're sweating, you're shaking like a dog shitting peach seeds, you're still not going to be electrocuted. And if you can dunk your head in any body of water or bucket of water, you can go underwater in the bathtub or the hot tub or whatever, because they're water and sweat resistant. Of course, now,
do you go
come back
in the hot tub?
eventually.
Do you go underwater? Do you go underwater in the hot tub?
Well, it depends on whether it's bubbling or not. You know, if it's just sitting there, well, I don't put my head underwater anyway, but I can see how people would. But if you goddamn go underwater when all those jets are on, fuck, it's just bend over sometime when those jets are on. If you're naked, you'll get water up any kind of orifice that you fucking leave exposed for long. So I wouldn't recommend that.
What do you mean you wouldn't put your head underwater?
I don't put my head underwater.
I mean,
my eyes, my nose, and my ears, no.
Are you talking about in a pool or like in the shower?
Anything. Well, a shower is not technically underwater. The water is fucking falling all over. Wait, hold on. Before we get back to that, right now, go to buy Raycon, BuyRaycon.com/JCE, and you're going to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/JCE, 15% off anything you get off of buyraycon.com. That's with the /JCE. But back to the shower. The water is coming over the top of your head and falling on past. It's not a body of water that you are submerging yourself in. So, but no, I don't open my eyes underwater. I don't get my ears underwater.
When was the last time your head was underwater?
Probably 35 years ago. Last time I would have jumped into a swimming pool and momentarily dunked before I came back up.
What caused
you to... I don't like that anyway.
Okay, well, I was going to say what caused you to
Because I don't like getting water in my ears.
What about earplugs?
I don't like
earbuds.
I don't like having things in my ears.
Other than Raycon earbuds.
Other than Raycon. But I'm talking like a plug. If you put a plug in your ear, you're just going to push earwax all the way back into your brain.
Well, clean your ears. Don't have earwax everywhere.
Well, goddamn, if I'm not underwater, how can I clean them out? See, it's a catch-22.
How do you feel about Q-tips? Do you use Q-tips to clean your ears?
I use Q-tips gently, yes. You don't shove it all the way in. It's just like the Raycons. You just put them in you don't have to shove them. They go. They're slick. Every once in a while, you can lubricate them. Got some, butt plug lube or something. It might make them easier. But
I wouldn't do that. Don't use lube on anything you're putting inside your ear, let alone whatever lube he's talking about. I had a follow-up question, but now that's gone.
Well, the point is, and I don't open my eyes underwater. I don't want water in my ears. I don't want water up my nose, and I don't want water in my eyes.
You can wear goggles.
Oh, that just looks foolish.
It looks foolish. You're underwater. Who's looking at you?
I'm not going to be underwater because even if my goddamn, how can you get your eyes underwater when your nose and your ears aren't underwater? What am I, standing on my fucking head being lowered by a goddamn rope?
The nose is the easiest thing to control because if you're not sucking in water through your nose, it's not going to really just pour into your nose.
I don't want to give it the opportunity.
And you can pinch it if you really were worried about it.
If I pinch it, it'll bleed. I'm susceptible, I'll have you know.
I'm trying. I'll take your word for it.
What fucking glorious thing am I missing out on in life by not dunking my head in a bucket of water? What am I depriving of myself here? That I don't fucking stick my head underwater.
Well, swimming is wonderful. It's a wonderful thing to do.
Actually, you can swim without putting your head underwater.
You can't really swim. You have to go under the water. You have to move and groove under the water.
I'm going to swim across a fucking pool from one side to the other. I've got time. If I was in a hurry, I wouldn't be in the fucking swimming pool.
How are you going to swim from one side to the other without getting your head under the water?
I do it all the time.
How? All the time? Where?
All the time. I used to whenever I was in a hotel pool. Well, you lean on your back and you because I'm a good floater and I get on my back and I do the little strokes with my arms and I kick my feet. I just kick my feet up, baby. And I can propel myself across on my back and then I can go forward if I've got my feet out and I'm kicking my feet and I'm doing the breaststroke thing with my head up, kind of like a little dog paddle.
All right.
I can get anywhere I need to go in a swimming pool without putting my head underwater.
But you can get there faster underwater.
Again, why am I in a hurry?
Well, I mean, sometimes it's
relaxing
fun.
recreation.
Well,
What am
no.
I gonna? I'm trying to fucking take Mark Spitz's spot on the fucking U.S. Olympic team.
Well, you may
Johnny
wanna-
Weissmuller is going to be disappointed in me.
Well, he's dead. But you may want to work out in the pool, and sometimes it's fun to just see how fast you can go from one side of the pool to the other underwater the whole time.
No, it's not.
No, it is fun. I've done it. You haven't done it. It's fun.
I don't have any urge to do that. That's not something I would consider fun. That's something I would consider intentional, almost drowning.
Someone takes something you care about, they throw it into the center of the pool. You have to jump in the water to get over there to get it. What do?
I grab them, I throw them in the fucking pool. I won't let them out of the water until they bring me my shit back.
When they pushed you in the pool at Vince's house, what happened?
That would be the last time my head went underwater. That was 1996. I fucking come out and went, hey, what the fuck? And proceeded to fucking float over, actually back on my back. I backstroked over the edge and climbed out. And what the fuck? And then...
See, that's the best part. Not that they pushed you in and then you just, God damn it, you swam right to the edge and popped out. You had to slowly backstroke out of the pool.
I backstroked out of it, and then I got up, and then Vince gave me a pair of sweatpants and a T-shirt that he had in the house that was dry, and gave me an old coat of his that was 3 sizes too big because he has arms like 6 inches longer than mine, and he was a tall man. But it was a designer coat worth like $500. He said, here, if I can take this home, I don't ever wear it.
They say that when a bloody Dynamite Kid showed up at his locker room in '88, he said, I can't believe you didn't go down. Is that what he said to you? I can't believe you didn't go under the water. And then in front of him and Pat, you just slowly backstroke right out.
I was out real quick. I went under for a second, but I was out real quick.
All right, we're talking about Raycon.
No, I finished that a while ago.
Oh, did
we? Came back. Yeah.
Well,
remember?
Let's remind the listeners.
Raycon.com/JCE is how you get 15% off. I said that several times. And then we went back to your delusions about me trying to drown myself.
Well, it is my show.
Well, I wouldn't dream of getting in the way of your show then, so do it.
Well, let's return to someone else's show. Vince McMahon's show, it turns out.
So now you want me to do something else?
Well, we have to finish what you started. You don't want to be considered a quitter.
Come on, baby, finish what you started. It's incomplete.